I'm Allison Pryor. I teach acrylic paintings for the beginner. If this is your first time here, hi, nice to see you. Welcome aboard. I think today I'm going to do a comparison of a couple of brushes. Not all the brushes, just a couple of brushes like bristle brushes and synthetic brushes, or they can be synthetic nylon, an animal here. But they're two completely different brushes and they're used for two completely ways of painting. So I thought it'd be interesting just to show you the difference between these two brushes and the best uses for them. So I'm just going to show you some samples. We're not going to do very much. We're not going to do a painting or anything. We are just going to have a look at some of those brushes I was talking about. And let's start with a chiseled edge brush. I'll use one of the brand new ones, okay? Because if I use an old one, it might not work as good. Let's see. Here we go. This is chiseled edge. All right. And I'm going to dip it in water. I always like to dampen my brush. And I'm just going to pick up any paint at all. And you'll see nice smooth lines. Okay, nice. Look at that. And if you want to make a chiseled edge, if you got to get up under something straight line, you get a nice straight line. See? You can't do that with a bristle. Right? Isn't that pretty? So that's these chiseled edge synthetic brushes. Now for a bristle brush, like I just showed you, but this is a bristle. See how the bristles are white? And then I'm going to dip in water. And I'm going to go back in with the blue and see, it spreads really good, but you have to push a little harder. With bristle brushes, you have to push a little harder and you can scrub, all right? But you won't get that nice line. See? You won't get that nice line, see? So bristles are mainly for tapping. Look. See the nice, I'm going to put a bit of red in with that just to show you the texture you can get with the bristle, right? Now I'm going to tap with the synthetic and you'll see the difference. Swatch. I'm going to take the blue, a little bit of red, and I'm going to tap. Look how soft it is. You're not getting that nice, you're not getting the texture. You can't get the texture. See? Look, too soft, you can't get it, right? But if you like that type of painting, you can certainly do this, okay? I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just trying to show you, you know, what you can do. Even if you add like texture paste to it. Say we got some texture paste, and just say you want to use your synthetic brush and get some texture. So let's put some texture paste and see if that works. So take out my synthetic, because some of you guys might not have any bristle brushes and you're trying to work with what you have, right? So as you can see, it still looks nice, right? But the textures, I don't know. So here's some texture paste. I'm just going to put that there like that, and some blue paint and some red. Pick it all up together. See if I can get more texture. Not bad, but it's still not the same. Not the same. Not for me anyway. I have to have lots of texture when I'm doing certain things like grass and trees and things like that, right? So you can see the big difference. Now look, let's see what this can blend your paints together nicely. So let's just put on some paint. I'll use my synthetic and I'll put some blue paint here, okay? And I'll put some red paint, but I'm going to clean my brush, that's okay, right here. And I'm going to put some white paint here. And say I want to blend all that together. I'll just take this brush Make some circles. And that'll blend it all together nicely. Changes the colors, but look at the softness. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? All kinds of ways you can do things, but you have to know what to do and how to do it, right? You have to know what brushes to use. That's soften up that, okay? Nice and dirty now. All you gotta do is wash that out with soap and water, and it'll come back brand new. Because if you dip that in water now, I didn't dip that in water in the beginning. If you dip that in water, it has to be dry when you're blending, but if you dip it in water, it's going to go all weird. Look, it goes really strange. See? So don't dip it in water. Have it nice and dry when you're doing your blending, because it won't, look, it will just make a mess. All right. Now, so I have the 1-inch bristle. This is the one, and you can use the 2-inch, right? Same thing. You get the same results for flowers. I'm sorry, for grass and things. So I'm just going to, I always like to wet my brushes, except for that fluffy brush that I showed you. We call it a fluffy brush. How's that? You can call it the math brush. You can call it whatever you want, as long as you know what it is. So just say I'm doing some, let's get some greenish color in here. Orange, green. Let's go with some green first. I'm just mixing some 3 primary colors together. Just see what I'll get. And I'm just tapping. So I'm getting this really nice bottom. And I'm just going to pull up some grass. See? And then, that's with this brush here. Okay? This brush is amazing when you want to do this kind of stuff. And just say I wanted to put some flowers on top. I'm going to pick up some yellow and orange. And I'm just going to tap in some flowers on top. Now, so this makes really nice flowers. And maybe some white with some blue. If you want to add some flowers here. Okay. Try to spread out your bristles so that you can get a nice opening, and when you get an opening, all the bristles are open and they'll pick up the color, and then they will spread them out for you. See? See? And you can even put them up higher and have these all kinds of things going on. Look at that. I mean, it's amazing, these brushes. Just want my name on it, and I'll just show you the synthetic brush. That won't do it. That won't do it. Just watch. But they're great. I mean, synthetic brushes are great for all kinds of things. But if you're trying to get flowers, it won't give you the nice flowers. Give you a different kind of flowers. You could try it. You know, tap, tap, tap. But you're not getting the same results as you would with this one, the bristle. Just do it so you can see it better. Okay. Alright, so just open up your bristles, put up some color. See how they're separated more? See? Pretty. See, I find it's easier to work with too. So I hope now, I think that's about it. I don't know of anything else I can show you. I mean, I got all these brushes that you know. You get the liner brushes and the fan brushes and all kinds of stuff, right? So as you know, the synthetic and the synthetic, the softer one with the chiseled edge. All right, that's what you got to look for. And the bristle with the no chiseled edge, just kind of, you know, wide and really rough and beige bristles. And that's all you have to look for, and 3 or 4 different sizes, and you're done. And same with, like I said, these brushes here are the synthetic ones, and are a different color. I don't know how many colors they come in, but these come in this color. They're shiny. I don't think it holds the paint as well when they're really that shiny. They're like nylon brushes. Let's see. I'll wet it. I'll put some blue on there. Not bad. See, what you're looking for is if you got control. You're the one that got to have control, not your brush, right? So if you got better, if you see, it doesn't really, no, I like the other ones better. But these are okay. The liner brushes are good. Liners are good in that type. Okay, that's okay. And the flat chiseled edge ones. But for, you know, so get some brushes, synthetic and bristle, and try them out and pick out the ones, and always have the two of them handy. But you have to decide what you're using.